Anyway, hey y'all, this Whoallcomin. I'm a wellness assassin. We got J Monet. Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
So, first question: how many stars?
You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 4. Yeah, yeah, yep.
We had the same week, like the same time frame, like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, all the negatives. I feel like okay, I'm starting over because all the negative stuff has been happening, so it's not like new stuff. So eventually, I'm just gonna have to move on at this point now, which is part of the week. You know, so yeah, we're gonna give it a 4.
Okay, so what positive happened?
Well, I did hit a milestone in my little old journey, so that's a good one. And then also I didn't murder anybody, and I kept my job, so another positive.
I can't stand you. I mean,
You think girl now. No. It was just a pretty decent week. Other than the normal drama that we always go dealing with, I'm tired of taking that into account. So that's the part of the week now. So other than that, it was a pretty decent week.
Okay. Well, the normal drama drains me a little bit more than it drains you, so it's going to continue to be a part of my week downfall. Side note: make sure you talk to Daddy tomorrow.
Why?
I forgot. I didn't talk to him today. We'll be getting freed, getting what is it called? What is it called? When you're in jail,
parole. Get out of jail free card. Parole. Oh. Gotcha. Parole. Okay. Okay.
From therapy. But I guess I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be negative, but
I mean, it's okay if you're a pessimist at heart. Really,
that could be a realist, actually.
I'm about to say I prefer a realistic Rita, but hey, it is whatever.
I mean, either way,
right? It's realistic Rita.
Okay, well, either way, yeah. So, it wasn't a horrible week, but it wasn't a good week. I don't know. Mentally, emotionally checking in, I guess. I'm okay.
You okay? You okay? You okay? Okay.
I'm at the emotionally speaking, I'm gonna say that it's okay. I mean, I don't let work stress me out anymore because I'm not gonna be there much longer.
Cheers to that. Okay. Yep.
But that being said, yeah, work's not stressing me out. So it's just at this point, the parental situation. But other than that, and it's like a grading period for my kids. So it's always stressful. And I ain't even the one in school, but I'm be stressed out. Like, what you mean you got missing assignments?
Right? No, for real. Let's talk about that for a second. They don't be taking to account the parental roller coaster that you go on through the year. Okay? First of all, it starts off on high because even though they went to that school last year, you got to re-register them every year. First of all, like you just saw their ass not even 3 months ago. What are we doing?
Why you need my license again and a copy of my bill? Again. Why you in my business? Okay.
Right. I didn't move. I should have a box that says same as last year. Okay. Just like when they do the credit card, same as the billing address, same as the mailing address.
Well, so they ask you like you can put all this up the same, but they still want a new bill. I'm like, why? You want to compare the prices of the gas?
Right. Are you shopping around? Let me find out. You shopping around. Okay.
So the grading period is stressful because you got to worry about if they passing, if they got missing assignments or whatever. And then
let's talk about the fact that it's really sometimes it be like that grading period of how much did you keep on top of your kid, you know? Because I feel like they be trying to get people when they do that. Oh
Right? They're
well,
like,
we
well,
sent out
you
a
should
card
check
for
the grade book. Well, y'all don't update the grade book all the time.
right. You know what? I got my own 40 hour. Okay, I got my own 40 hour. Okay, I don't ask you to come over and send emails at my job now, do I?
No, but then they be asking, well, the kids be asking for help on homework and stuff. And I'm like,
You in
if
class,
it
not
didn't,
me.
I didn't listen in class today, so I don't know how you want me to solve this equation.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I graduated in, so that's back
He
there.
said I
Okay.
graduated in.
That's back there. Mind your business. That's back there. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do it if I had to. Like you put a gun in my head and stuff, give me pen and paper and give me unlimited time. I might can,
I mean, if I got unlimited time,
I might can think of something.
I'll actually try and solve it in about 40 years. Like,
In about 40
who
years,
is
got
this person with the gun? No, that's just Charles. He there. I mean,
it. He's fine. He's fine. Harmless. Don't worry about
harmless.
him. You know.
But yeah, okay, so I found the MI.
Okay. This I'm nervous about. Go ahead.
Uh was actually relationship advice.
Okay.
Um,
Relationship advice. Okay, go ahead.
okay. So the title is I, female 22, found out about my boyfriend, male 27's fetish and don't know what it is right away. How do I handle it?
Don't know what it is right away.
Yeah. So that's the title. I
Okay.
didn't read the whole thing. I just kind of glanced at it and saw what the fetish was and was like, oh,
Okay.
are
Okay, go
you
ahead.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I, female 22, discovered last night that my male 27 boyfriend has a diaper age play fetish. We've been arguing the past couple of weeks overall about him watching porn during our relationship. It makes me feel like I'm not enough for him. And also for the fact he has other girls' nude pictures in his phone when we started dating, now deleted. And in an argument last night, he admitted his fetish to me. It's called AB. It's called ABDL. I guess adult baby diaper lover. In addition to being into diapers, he also said he. I'm sorry. In addition to being into diapers, he also said he likes fed his ex bottles like what babies drink out of and things like that, and that he gets some sort of satisfaction from that dynamic. I consider myself relatively sexually progressive. I am bisexual and have tried out plenty of kinky things he's into without judgment. But I might just not be woke enough for this.
I don't know about that one.
He said we don't have to do it together, but he has brought and watched diapering fetish porn during our relationship. And even if he were to stop watching it, it honestly is kind of disgusting to me just to think about him being into it. I know I'll probably get flack for this too. This community seems very defensive, but to me, age play seems like the fetish fetishization
Fetishization. Mm-hmm.
fetishization of childishness, and that feels morally questionable at best to me. I don't like that. But that's not what that is. Let's not jump to that. But I've read a lot of threads on this coming up within relationships and cause conflicts, but most of the threads were posted by people with the fetish on fetish subreddit. So it's advice feels biased based on who is contributing. And I want to read from a more neutral audience that's not all involved in this community. Am I being reasonable here? Is there something I'm missing? He's telling me a lot of people are into it, are into it, but I feel like he must be in some internet echo chamber where it's normalized because I've literally never heard of this before. Please tell me if this is something I'm supposed to just accept and ignore, or if it's reasonable for me to be grossed out and leave. I'm gonna let that marinate
Right. I need a moment.
for a
Yeah.
second because first instinct for me is to be like, what the fuck? But as long as everybody is consensual and of age,
right. Like I'm trying not to yuck his yum.
being harmed. Yeah, like nobody's being harmed. Nobody's being harmed by it. Nobody's being abused. Everybody is of age. I think
Consenting.
He's 27. Okay. So let's get in our mind. It looks like he's like more of a caregiver. They said he
yeah, that's what it seems like.
modeled his girlfriend. So okay, so then that would that's a lot. I mean,
it is a lot, right?
I mean, because how do you stay in that relationship?
I'm gonna need you to send that to me because there was a couple of spots in there that I wanted to go to.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna pause this and let you read it real fast. Okay. I got it. So we're gonna reread it.
Hey, BLO, how you doing?
Girl.
You look so pretty.
I know, right?
That's just a little fresh retie. I got a little skin routine going on, trying to. Girl.
Good at vacation, did you good, girl? Your birthday
Look, I'm glad I don't look like what I've been going through. Shit.
Okay.
Girl.
That part. Ooh, Lord.
Girl. I'm gonna take a sip for you before I start.
Please do.
Oh. She gonna reread the MI because I was struggling to get through it. So
okay,
girl, no, she got through it, but I had to. I was like, hold up, I know I didn't hear.
Girl, read it. Just read it.
Okay. So, okay.
No, okay. So I mean, I did pretty good reading. I'm gonna say, I did.
Pretty good. You did. It was just shocking.
I mean, no, I was taken aback a couple of times.
Yeah. It was tough to get through. Initial thought? Wow.
My initial thought is always gonna be as long as they're of age and they have consented and know what they're getting into.
Right.
Any type of kink play for me is like, okay, long as they're of age,
those two
getting into. But the ABDL dynamic is not centered around actual children. Just to be,
I'm glad you got that out the way.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'll be concerned about. You can have your fetish all day long, but when you're around kids with a fetish like that, especially kids in diapers, like that's what I'm concerned. Like that's my concern.
But now, true, it does say
what the hell?
In the title, it does say adults.
I get it. I get it, but
so listen. That's not my kink, but I will say. Well,
she said, I don't know if I'm woke enough for that.
Yeah. Y'all remember back when y'all was kids, y'all had to pay no bills and have to worry about nothing?
That's different.
So I mean,
that's different.
In my mind, I'm like, you ain't got to do nothing but eat, sleep, and shit. That's all you got to do. And they happy.
But you didn't have to wear a diaper though, or take a bottle.
Huh?
But you don't have to wear a diaper or take a bottle.
I mean, I'm just saying that is the only aspect of it that I'm like, shit. Well, ain't paying no damn bills. So we going back
you're looking at me.
If we're going back to that, then okay. But,
but
other than that,
I'm like, okay, now if I gotta go to work, clock in, clock out, and change the pamper, I got a problem.
Change your own? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So I kind of wanted to break it down a little bit. So in the beginning, she was like, she felt inadequate because he watched porn and stuff, whatever. I know a lot of people feel that in relationships and stuff, whatever, but I don't really understand that. I mean, I guess I do, because it feels like you just have to go outside and stuff, whatever. I mean, is that how you feel about when people are watching in a relationship? Not necessarily yours, but in general, if there's one party watching and stuff, whatever.
I mean, but that's a separate issue within itself. I mean, a separate issue completely.
I'm just going by the point.
I mean, but what I'm saying is that's completely separate from the ABDL.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Would I have a problem with my partner watching porn?
Yeah.
If I'm not getting it on the regular, then I got a problem with it.
Right. So that's where the breakdown comes. If you're not getting it when you need it, then that's the problem. Mm-hmm. So right, I'm with Jennifer on that. Other than that, I don't care. Me personally, I don't give a damn. It's time for you to go to bed, Dallas. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you the kid's still up. Yeah. But other than that, I don't care. Me personally, but yeah, if like I need it and I can't get it, then we got a fucking problem. Yeah, especially if it becomes a habit more than once or twice. Then okay, so why I can't? Like,
yeah,
right. But and then the question becomes, okay, so if you're not giving it to me, why are you watching? Where's all that energy going?
Into the porn.
No.
Exactly, that's where it's going.
That's where that becomes an issue.
No, anyway. And then, of course, she mentioned the news and stuff on the phone. I feel like that was a non-issue. Having those pictures and stuff on the phone, but when y'all first started talking, because they're now deleted, so it's not like you just kept them on there or whatever. So,
right.
That's a non-issue. But now we get into...
I'm like, what type of news, though? Was they in, like Huggies?
Were they in the diapers?
That's the question that I would be like...
Like, was it actually there and you just didn't see it at first because you were just hung up on the fact that he had those pictures in his phone? Like,
right.
I don't know. And then to get into the actual ABDL. Okay, I'd make sure I said it right.
ABDL.
I have, when she first said it, I half expected her to say Drizzy at the end of it, and I was like, what?
Right.
It didn't, and then she read it with so much worse. So, and I guess I shouldn't say worse because I'm trying not to yuck anybody's yum, but at the same time,
we don't yuck other people's. We listen and we don't judge. Okay,
we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Don't offer that to me though.
I mean, oh, so
no.
Okay, so
I do not consent. I do not consent.
Well, Scotty for that was like, nah. I was like,
his first thought was, ew. I heard it.
I'm like, I'll be trying to okay, let me see what the situation is, what the question is, and I'll pose it to Scotty and be like, so what if he was just ill?
Yeah, no.
So
for me, no, that's a no.
So y'all not woke enough for I couldn't be a caretaker. I don't have the caretaker energy in me at this point in my life. I don't want it. Can you take care of me?
Well, again, I have that caretaker energy in me for my current spouse, where we are, age, role play, whatever. I don't mind taking care of her. But if the other stuff...
You don't want to change her diaper?
No. Hell no. Hell to the no. Now, it's different if it's a medical thing or something like that,
But it wouldn't be, arousing to you.
I would not get any kind of satisfaction from that interaction. Okay. No, I would not.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no. Would you change diaper, BJ?
No, hell no. I'm not into any. I change ass now. That's the reason why I said, like, you can't have any kids for that, because if you have kids and that occurs, like, really, what's going on? Like, that's
That
weird.
person
That's
has to
nasty
be,
to
that
me.
person is essentially your kid. In that dynamic,
Exactly. And I don't want no more kids. So for me, I don't want no more kids. So I'm good on that in that department. So yeah, that would be a total turnoff for me. So if anybody ever tells me they're into that shit, unless you plan on paying all the bills and I can stay at home and just shit in my diaper,
but that's what I'm
like
like.
Jennifer said, like
I'm
I'm
like, well,
no,
No.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
I
good.
would still have to be like a teenager. Like, let me come up out the pamper. Nah.
you'd be a little, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's as low as I would go. I would be a little, but
I mean, you can pick the age that you feel most comfortable with as far as an age play dynamic. I'm just saying.
Can I still be 30 and you still pay for everything then? Since we
I don't think that works. I mean, you still technically will be 30. I mean, don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
So you said I could pick my age, so can I just keep my same age and you still pay for everything? Like,
Right.
Okay, so in this instance, although we do know with the edit after the fact.
oh yeah, okay, so yeah, the edit. I didn't say that. So she did edit it afterwards and she was like, thank you all for the support. As of an hour ago, we are broken up.
Oh.
So she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She said,
I mean, but
no.
is he demanding that? That's the thing, though. I mean, like, he's not demanding that in the relation, or requiring, or even asking for that in the relationship. It came out in an argument that he's into it. He might be like, "Oh yeah, I'm into it," but then like if you go if you go into it, like you try, like this ain't for me, dog. It sounds.
Well, and you know what?
But
And
it
that
ain't for
brings
me.
up 2 points. That brings up 2 points for me. Because the first one is it only came up during an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I want to know why he felt like pressure or cornered into admitting this. And then B, it also makes me think that because it came about in an argument, it was automatically going to be used as ammunition against him. Right. Mm-hmm. And then the second point that it brings up to me is it's okay if your kinks don't match.
Yeah.
It is completely okay if your kinks don't match. However, again, when you force somebody to bring up be that kind of vulnerable in any kind of relationship and stuff, whatever, in an argument and stuff, whatever, it's almost not fair. It's almost not fair when you force that person to be that vulnerable in that state in an argument, because everybody's already on their defense. The other person, depending on where they at, they may be looking for ammo.
Mm-hmm. And they were in an argument.
Really dropped a war tank on.
Huh? In an argument is what you're looking for, ammunition.
Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, if we was having a conversation, that'd be different. But if we arguing, oh no, ammunition.
No. In a healthy.
I don't know how you argue, but
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm not 100% healed and I'm perfect and stuff, whatever. But in an argument, you're not supposed to be looking for ammo. You're supposed to be looking for a resolution.
That's a conversation. If we're arguing, we have conflicting issues.
Right, and
I'm right.
Now you
right. I'm right. No, you're right.
But now you de-escalate so that you can get to a point where you can come to a solution.
Who de-escalates an argument? No, I must win.
Okay, well, okay. But no, I was looking at one of the comments and stuff, whatever, and they said the same thing. I like the response. Your kink just didn't match here, and that's 1,000% okay. Yep, it's as simple as I'm not into this stuff and find it a turn off. Yep. Yeah. One person said, and some kinks are fucking disgusting and should be shamed. Okay, well, that's your
opinion. Okay. Did you agree? He not paying. No. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say this.
We listen, we don't.
We listen and we don't judge, Scotty. What would you do if I was like? Wait, what would you do if I'm like? You would shun me?
Yes.
Your wife and the mother of your children.
if you tell me that you want to be shitting yourself and wearing a diaper and then have me have sex with you, we're gonna reevaluate this wedding.
It sounds so much worse when he says it too. It sounds so much worse.
Yes, like conditional love. That's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, that's Cooper, our unofficial fourth member for tonight. So. What up, Coop?
Abby. You said what?
I like it now. Let's speak to kill me.
Oh, he's playing Fortnite right now, and he said he got to lock in. People trying to kill him. So
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Either way it goes, you just heard him say he does not love your sister.
Wow.
No, I heard him say that if she was on some fuck shit, then he wasn't gonna be
You locked in. No. Be locked in. Be locked in. Because you locked in, remember? People shooting at you right now. But it's okay. She heard it back. She's like, no, what I heard was, I'm like, you know what? BJ, you on my side, right?
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yes, BJ heard it. She heard it.
I got you.
I heard him say that if you was on some fuck shit, he wasn't gonna be about.
Do you know that it's people that are so in love with people that they will drink their dirty bath water?
Hell no. Hell no.
Why would you do that?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
No.
It sounds like love is conditional.
It is conditional. If that's the condition, oh yeah, no, baby. Look, y'all already know I can't do that with my OCD. Nope. I can't even. No. Can't even finish the sentence. I ain't been able to finish the sentence since you asked me that.
Nope. Just no.
Drinking baby bath water. Ugh.
Right? Nope. Why would I want your dead skin cells too? No.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some people love people enough for that. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
You know what?
But I think it has to be a fetish also.
You said what?
I think it has to be a fetish also.
A fetish? Oh, I don't know about that one. Like, I mean, I've seen or I've heard of like people putting people on a pedestal.
Ugh,
so I mean, I can see in that diaspora, I guess. But
but I love you so much that you can gamble your whole life saving and your house and your kid and $1 million that I would never drink that water. Die of dehydration. I would.
Just not if that's the only water available.
Dead.
But you're not supposed to drink still water.
Plant me in a tree when I crisp up, Yeah, dead.
And put me back into the earth in a little cocoon.
Put me back into the earth. There's no coming back from that. If that's what that means, no. Instantly? Okay, cool. All right, great.
I can't with y'all. I can't with
that.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair. That's my 9 o'clock alarm. Okay. So she should just break up with this person, which is what she did, or should she have tried to work through it? Because your relationship is more than just your kinks.
No.
Look,
and listen, here's the thing. I'm not even saying that, just because.
We will not chime in with that. We already specified that it was adults and consenting.
He said.
And my thing about that is, I say no because it'd be different if she could, even if she didn't like. Okay, so even if it was just a normal, I won't say normal, a more common kink, bondage, rope play. Even if she wasn't into it, she could work through that. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead and cook. Go ahead.
She could work through that. But she had already said that she thought that it was disgusting in her mind that he could even think that. So that right there lets you know that she would not be able to work through that no matter what. So yeah, no, it was right for her to leave. This one says, "Am I the asshole for threatening to divorce my wife if she didn't become a proper homemaker in the next month?"
Oh damn! Oh,
that is like a jump from one extreme to the next.
Right, but it was,
Okay.
My wife and I have been married for 4 years. I'm 33 and male, and she is 32. Her name is Steph. Damn, put her name on her and everything. Okay. Steph is a stay-at-home wife, and since we got married, she has been incredibly inconsistent with the household labor. I work a physically demanding job, and And I would really, and it would really help if Steph could at least cook dinner more than once or twice a week. Instead, she sits at the dinner table hunched over her phone for hours a day. She's completely addicted to it. But she refuses to even have a conversation about this. Now, about twice a year, I have an opportunity to visit a foreign country for work. The nature of the work is to supervise construction and instruct the workers there. The compensation for these trips is always fantastic, and Steph is appreciative when I go because I bring home a pretty fat paycheck for her. A pretty fat paycheck after. 3 weeks ago, I was about to deport for 2 weeks on such a trip. At around 10 a.m., I texted Steph and said that time was tight, but I'd be home at 12:30 to pick up my luggage. I asked her if she would make me something for lunch, and she agreed to do so. I empathized that I had about 10 minutes to stuff my face and then get to the airport. At 11 a.m., I texted her again saying I'd be home as planned at 12:30. Again, she said okay. At 12 p.m., I texted her saying that I was leaving. I walked into the door exactly 12:30, only to find her sitting at the dinner table, hunched over her phone. When I walked in, she gave me this bewildered look. She had done literally nothing. Nothing was cooking. Steph stood up in a panic and said she'd start making me lunch, but I told her that it was pointless. She sheepishly apologized, and I responded, "Don't say sorry. Just be less fucking useless." This made her very upset. I just picked up my luggage, left, and went to the airport. I did manage to pick up some food at the airport, but I really would have liked a home cooked meal before eating out every day for 2 weeks. I got home last week and Steph was still angry. She said that what I said to her was over the top. I asked what she had been doing those 2 weeks, and she insisted that she was super busy. See, Instagram and Netflix. I gave her an ultimatum that she had 1 month until January 10th to get her shit together and be a proper homemaker. I told her that if she couldn't, I was going to divorce her. Steph was super upset, and for the past week, she has been sulking. See, Instagram and Netflix. She told her family about it, and her mother basically blamed me for Steph's lack of direction in her life. I know it's nonsense that a 32-year-old woman needs to have her hand held to do anything, but was I being ridiculous with my ultimatum? Thoughts?
You said she's a stay-at-home wife, right?
Mm.
Yep.
Any kids?
No, it didn't say anything about kids.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think he an asshole. I mean, I didn't hear everything in total though because I'm just left the house. But if you just asking her to do certain things, then I don't see why she can't do it if she just at home all day. But if you have kids, that's a different story. Having kids is something different than just being at home.
Okay, but if when you got with her, she wasn't a homemaker, and then now all of a sudden you expect them to be a homemaker.
Oh no, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I wasn't gonna call her that because I didn't know, but it's sounding like. But
I didn't hear that part. But you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm sorry, it's hard to do that. So
because that was my whole thing. I was like, it sounded like she never cooked all the time or was a housewife.
Right. And you can't just make somebody. That's one thing you cannot do. You can't make somebody all of a sudden flip a switch just for you.
Right.
So yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. But I mean, also, if you can get food at the airport, get food at the airport. I don't understand why it's that big of a deal. If you already know she ain't about shit.
Well, and see, but the thing about that is, though, he gave her 2 hours.
The nigga cooked the meal your motherfucking self.
She said, yeah. No, he was at work. He had to come back to pick up the luggage. But she said, yeah. That's the thing, though. She said yes and okay. She understood. And then when he got there, she got up and then was like, oh, let me cook something. Nah, it's too late at that point. I ain't got time. He already told you he only had about 10 minutes and stuff, whatever. She said she was going to do it. And then when he got home, then she want to act like all of a sudden she could do it. Nah, you know good and well, if you was in that same situation, you would be pissed too.
But can't she cook, though? Because a lot of the time, they be like, oh, make me some food. And then she got like 3 dishes that she know how to make. Okay.
I don't care if it was the only 3 dishes.
I've got 3 dishes. What you want?
Shit, he be eating those once or twice a week. So she must know how to do something. He was like, he about to go for this trip, whatever. He wanted a meal and stuff for that. I mean,
but you
I could
already
see.
knew going into it she didn't cook.
Then my thing is right now is that he did not say if they had kids or not. Because I'm sorry, when you put kids into the mix, that's a whole different ball game right there. I don't care if you are a stay-at-home mama. That shit amps things up like times 10.
Yeah.
So it's like do we really know the whole story? Are we hearing her side? Like, is it really just as plain and simple that you want or not? Like, what is it?
Right. Does she clean, but she just don't cook? Like, you mad about her being on her phone. I'm like, well, I'll tell you now, have y'all tried therapy? I mean, couples therapy.
Yeah.
If her phone is really a problem, maybe she needs to go to therapy 101 or whatever. But I'm like, what is you doing on Instagram? That I don't know. Ain't no social media. I mean TikTok, but ain't no social media other than that where I could be on like for hours and be like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on. And I can't do that. You're muted, Jessica. You're muted.
I want to say that, but like, there's sometimes you watch a video and you just get lost into it. Now, if you got stuff to do, even then, if you got stuff to do and stuff, whatever, every once in a while you be checking that clock. Okay, let me see. I need to get up. Okay, I need to get up and stuff. You would be checking the clock, especially if your significant other is gonna be gone.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna give myself to 3:45 and then I'm gonna get up.
No,
Yep.
for real.
Set a timer or something, like,
But
okay,
that means
after
she
this
don't
video.
really give a fuck about you, and that's the.
I mean, sometimes actions do speak louder than words. You might be
but
onto something.
that's what it is. She don't really give a fuck about you. You are what's it called? Benefactor of financing. Her TikTok
A financial benefactor.
Yeah,
A silent partner, a not so silent partner, if you will.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do it like that when he left. I understand he was upset.
I mean,
but he had to do
now
that
in the
when he
heat of the
left,
moment, nobody's perfect. Okay,
right.
especially if I'm hungry, cause don't play with me. If I'm hungry, don't play with me.
And you know what? And that's what it was. He was hungry and he was inconvenienced. He was like, I already had this conversation with you.
But she should have got over it. By the time he got back, you should have been through that because you was there. You was wrong to begin with.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, shit. Sometimes John be on his way home. Mind you, I get off at 3:00. I get all the kids. We start doing homework and everything. I get them snacks. So I done already made a meal for the kids. Snacks, right? So he get on the phone. He get out 5:30. He talking about what we eating tonight. Shit, your spit. Hell, what the fuck you think we eating tonight? Whatever you gon' no, I'm for real. Because at the end of the day, I have exactly whatever you bring it home or whatever you plan on cooking, or we made hot dogs for tonight. And I say that because I'm the majority of the homemaker doing homework. Like by the time he get home, everything is damn near done when John gets home. So yeah, you gonna drink your spit tonight, or you gonna find something to eat, like, or you gonna stop and get you something if you don't want these hot dogs. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But that's what I'm saying.
To trigger you, but I mean, because that's trigger some people. Like, what we eating for dinner?
Girl, that phrase.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, what is he leaving out of the story?
Right.
Because I know what it's like having
kids. So I would, that indicates no kids. If he just complaining about her being on her phone, I would think that you ain't worried about no kids. You just on your phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I could be on my phone. He still wasn't getting no phone. He's getting on my nerves. Now he is the asshole. Sorry, no, I'm just playing.
I'm reading the book. Okay. No, he is though.
But he
the asshole.
But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I gotta hear more to the story than just that.
You could be upset at the situation, but you could be the asshole in how you you went to hurt this girl feelings by calling her
or trying to handle it right.
Yeah, you have to call her worthless. That was where you became an asshole. But I mean, both of y'all could be the asshole situation because I'm like, bitch, if I called you 2 hours ago and said I was hungry,
girl, that's me. That's me. But but honestly and truthfully, if she had said she wasn't feeling well, she was putting air, I wouldn't have thought none of it.
Right.
The fact that you said yes and okay, that's what get me about it. If you just not gonna do it, then just say that. But don't say yes and okay, and then I expect
what up, nigga? Get off my phone. I'm on TikTok. What's up? Get off my phone.
Right, and then I even checked in with you an hour later, and you still said okay.
Baby, order some chilies, order some chicken, order something. Have that man some food home, put it in the pan like you done cooked.
He wanted home cooked food, okay?
Man, plenty of women do that. I've never done it. Have y'all ever done that? I've never done it.
No, I've never done that. To me, it's pointless.
I have. Okay, so I've done it, but I haven't done it. So like, okay, so like like the fancy, like the chicken cordon bleu, the stuff you put in the oven, whatever. Like this pre whatever. Got that. Like the stuff is like already made. Like I have like gotten some
regular cooking.
Put them on the spot.
Exactly. I'm talking about like you have some folks that actually like get the food that's cooked and then like put it in the pan.
Like they go get Popeyes and they just plate it up and say they made you some fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no. Okay, no, I haven't done that. Right. But I have like gotten some extra pans out and been like I did a lot more than I did. I just put this shit in. Oh yeah, I did that before one time.
Oh shoot!
Look, I'm like, that's regular cooking. No, okay, so you just
but like, so I can be like, I done did this, and this. And you just come home and you eat it. That's it. You know.
Right. You just embellished a little bit. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Look, add extra pans to the stove. You see all these pans I done dirtied up, making your meal.
No, I saw a post the other day, and that person was like, she said she'd been cooking all day and stuff, whatever, and he showed his plate, and I don't know what it is. Everybody recognized Popeye's food. They see Popeye's food. Everybody recognized it, and you can definitely tell that dry ass hockey puck biscuit came from Popeyes.
Girl,
with that wing, okay. But no, I've never done that.
You're a chef, so shut up. BJ ain't never did. Okay, so it's just me.
I never did that. No, I haven't.
Well, I was trying to impress.
Was it Cooper? Was it Cooper? Oh, okay.
No. With Scotty, I'm like, I can cook a little bit, but you cook better, so you should.
You should probably.
Scotty seemed like he really just don't care though. He like, well, shit, I'll find something to cook, like, or find something to eat. It'll be all right.
Yeah,
that's him. He is like very self-sufficient. He be like, okay, you not feeding me, I'ma eat.
Yeah.
And
let that be the other way around. I'd be like, what? So what are you feeding your wife? What's going on?
That's how Johnny is too. Like, it really don't matter. Like, he don't. Like, Justin gonna find him something to eat regardless. Like, I can cook, I know how to cook. He don't even care. He just does not care. So,
right. Jennifer had this
that's the good part about that. It's really the kids. It's really the kids. You be like, what the fuck I'm gonna feed y'all?
Right?
Girl, mine like noodles. I'm like, hey, Jackson be like, can I have some ramen? I'm like,
You sure can, baby. Now he won't have high blood pressure, but he sure can.
Don't put it on my baby.
Make sure he drink a cup of water with that noodle.
Okay. Yeah, that's mine. So mine love noodles. So of course we keep noodles every time we go to the store. We're getting a box of noodles. Of course, that's like the go-to snack. It's noodles and it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Hot Pockets, like shit like that.
Yeah.
But girl, having to cook for these motherfuckers, you be like, oh Lord.
Couldn't do it. I done shown Jackson how to use the air fryer. At this point, I'm like, if you want some nuggets, make them yourself.
That's what I be telling Harrison. Harrison be like, mommy, I want, and I be like, don't you know how to go and make it yourself? You can make it yourself, right?
Yeah.
He be like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Come on, I need you to go ahead and come out this parking spot so I can park right here. Bro, what the hell?
From your car. But all right, guys, it's 9:21. I got to go to bed soon because I got to be working 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
all right, y'all. Well, this has been Whoallcomin, the Kinfolk podcast. I'm Arona Sass, and we have Via Law and J Monet. Good night.
Bye.